The Russian drones are hitting their targets, they're crushing the morale and also draining Ukraine's war chest. The mounting challenges that they are posing have forced Kyiv to even sideline the American-provided Abram M1 A1 battle tanks. Now this, remember, are some of the best tanks that the Americans can field. The Russian drones have made it extremely hard for these tanks to operate without detection. Now the United States had sent about 31 Abrams to Ukraine in January 2023 after an aggressive campaign by Kyiv. Ukraine had argued that tanks costing about $10 million apiece were vital to breach the Russian defense lines. But the battlefield has changed dramatically since then. Russian surveillance drones and hunter-killer drones are making it extremely hard for Ukraine to protect the tanks. And 5 of these 31 tanks have already been lost to the Russian attacks. A senior U.S. defense official has told the Associated Press news agency that there is no open ground that you can just drive across without fear of detection. The tanks were moved from the front lines, and the United States will work with the Ukrainians to now reset the military strategy that it is deploying. Moscow has been banking on drones to destroy the tanks. In the Ukraine war, it's more expensive to intercept ammunition than to deploy them. And the war has turned into a grinding battle of attrition, with each side trying to exhaust its enemy's resources. Drones may fly at a slower speed and also at a lower altitude, and that means that many of the air defense systems are simply not optimized to shoot them down. The Russian drones detect the Ukrainian tanks and other armored vehicles and then neutralize the game-changing potential of the Abram tanks that Ukraine had been banking upon. After announcing that it will provide Kyiv with the Abram tanks in 2023, the United States started training the Ukrainians at the Grafenwohr base in Germany on maintaining and even operating the Abram tanks. They also had taught the Ukrainians their use in combined arms warfare. In combined arms warfare, the tanks operate as part of a system of advancing armored forces, coordinating movements with overhead offensive fire, infantry troops and air assets. However, Ukraine has only employed the tanks in a limited fashion and has not made combined arms warfare a part of its operations. Drones that are remote or pre-programmed have been used extensively in the Russia-Ukraine war. Drones gather intelligence, they deliver explosives, and can even launch missiles. Suicide drones like Iran's Shahed variants are pretty precise and small. Drones are allowing Russia to avoid putting sophisticated aircraft and pilots at risk, and also in saving expensive long-range precision missiles. According to the state media, the Russian forces will soon receive floating attack drones that are designed to destroy bridges, pontoon crossings, dams and hydroelectric power stations. These unmanned vehicles will include the kamikaze drones that can operate on rivers, lakes, coastal marine areas, on the surface and also underwater. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.